You're watching good news, local events, sports updates, and weather forecasts, and more. This message is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management. In case of an emergency, shelter in place. Number 1, go inside immediately. Tightly lock all doors and windows. Shut off fans, furnaces, and air conditioners. Go into your pre-selected shelter-in-place room and seal it tightly. Listen to the radio or TV for more instructions. Shelter in place. Good Morning Madison County is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Twine Market and Design, and kymedia.net. Good morning Madison County. Welcome to this Hump Day edition.
I'm glad you have that new microphone because I feel like you could be straining your voice at this point, Randy. You've gotten really good at that. Good morning, Randy Rosenbaum, and good morning, Madison County. It's Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. We had to get one more in. Randy, how are you this morning?
I am fantastical.
Looking handsome in that purple.
Oh, thanks. A lot of people say I look good in purple, pink, and green.
That's another good one.
That's another good color. Hey, I think we should spend one show just what colors Randy looks good in.
I think people would be shocked to see our wardrobe department for sure.
We need a color swatch. Which reminds me, I need to go through Stuart's closet again. So if you can send me some pics.
Yes, that's why I think that people would enjoy that segment because if it's your first time joining, sometimes Randy borrows a girl and then we never see it again. Unless he's on vacation and he posts vacation.
Oh, that's true.
On vacation.
Hey, I need to find out, what kind of long sleeve nice shirts that Stuart has.
Got to see what's coming for fall, winter 2020. I love it. Randy, how's your week been so far?
It's been pretty good. We made it to Hump Day, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Made it to Wednesday. That's a good thing.
That's always a good thing. So how's your week going?
It's been great. Thank you. We've got a very pretty day ahead, Randy.
Oh, that's fantastic. Or I guess you're going to tell us about it. That's my cue to.
That's so cute. Get it ready.
Roll the weather crawl.
That's right. All right, folks, we are looking at mostly sunny skies today. Gorgeous day ahead. A high of 76 today, a low of 58. Winds will be light and variable out of the south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. UV index of 5 out of 10, and the humidity will be at 60%. Randy, that sunrise is coming, 7:45 a.m. and sunset this evening. You've been waiting for this magic time,
Yes,
Randy. Are you
yes,
ready?
I have. Yep.
7
what is it?
o'clock. 7 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, look, that sun just started to set.
Watch this. He's going even more. Watch this.
Very good. That's right. 7 o'clock tonight. So, folks, get out there, get some fresh air, and enjoy a little warm weather and sunshine. It's going to get a little bit cooler towards the end of the week.
It is. So bring out the parkas. Bring out the parkas, people.
Right. And what that means is Randy wants me to find him some parkas.
Yeah. Hey, does Stuart have a parka?
Your request. We'll find you something, Randy. We'll keep you warm, I promise. That's going to be your Madison County weather forecast for today. Won't need it today. Gorgeous day ahead.
Well, it could be an emergency, if you get frostbite, Colleen. That's our clue for our national day today. So do you know what that is? You don't, do you?
Do you mind to repeat that, please?
I said it could be an emergency if you get frostbite and this cold weather coming. Where would you go?
If I got frostbite?
Yes. Where would you go?
I would probably go to the emergency room.
Yes. And who would be attending you there?
Well, the ER attending physician or nurse or emergency
Nurse. Funny you should say that. Guess what today is?
What is today?
Is
it National Nurses Day?
You're close. It is National Emergency Nurses Day.
Nurses Day. Very good. Wow, Randy.
You're very welcome.
You took us on a wild ride to get there.
I couldn't figure out. Do you know how many registered nurses are in the United States today?
I know. Go ahead and tell us, Randy.
Over 3 million.
Wow. Amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
What an amazing profession. We are so lucky for each and every one of those individuals. So, Randy, tell us the history on emergency.
Okay. According to the CDC, per 100 persons, 45.8 visits were recorded in the ER. Okay. So most ER nurses earn a degree as an RN, but beyond their degree program, many nurses continue their training, advancing their skills of the ever-changing medical field. But emergency nurses are a special kind of nurse because they are the first person you see when you have an accident or an emergency situation, whatever that case is, when you go to ER, because they're trained a little differently to respond to emergency situations. So like, triage nurses and so when you go in for a broken appendage and you think it's an emergency, just look around. The other things are probably
take precedent.
Might take precedent for an emergency. So, and of course, my wife has fantastic ER stories, both good and bad. And I said, I don't want to hear that. So, nurses are very, very graphic in some of their details, especially when you get them together. They start comparing stories in ER, which is always fun. So.
Listen, I think the nursing profession is one of the most noble professions out there. You have to have not only a special style of training, Randy, and I think this is what you're speaking. Mm-hmm. You have to have a special style of communication and personality to console and respond and react and treat in that time frame, because there's nothing quite like entering an emergency room. So thank you very much to all the men and women that have answered that call and that are serving us today. Very noble profession.
Men and women.
Absolutely.
I mean, sometimes you'll see a male nurse.
My brother-in-law, brother-in-law
is a nurse.
Right. He's a fantastic nurse, and I would gladly be happy to see him.
I prefer female nurses because their hands are softer.
We just want to thank everyone in the nursing profession.
Happy Hope Day to all the RN emergency nurses out there. So it's Happy Emergency Nurses Day.
So someone who I hope does not have to enter the emergency room today.
Well, let's hope so.
Richmond Register Madison County sports editor Nathan Hutchinson. Does he have special?
Of course he does. Of course he does. Okay. He always does. He loves sports.
Hello again, everybody. It's Nathan Hutchinson, the sports editor of the Richmond Register, and this is your Madison County sports update for Wednesday, October the 14th. Well, the championship matchups are set now for the 44th District Soccer tournaments. The final two semifinal games were held on Tuesday night over the turf field at Madison Central High School. The girls' match up, we expected a good one, and we got it. The Madison Central, Madison Southern. It seems like every time they play, it's a very close, low-scoring game, and this one was just that. Game was scoreless until a minute 22 left when Avon Willis lofted a high shot from about the 50-yard line that took a wicked hop and bounced into the goal. And that was it. 1-0 was the final. It was a very exciting game. Lots of scoring chances both ways. And even after Southern took that 1-0 lead, Central came right back. And their young keeper, Claire Kress, a freshman, she has a couple of amazing saves right there at the end in the last just 5 seconds of the game. So it will be Southern and it will be Model on Thursday in the championship game of the 44th District Tournament. On the boys' side, the second semifinal was Madison Southern and Model on Tuesday night in Richmond. And man, Southern jumped out to a real quick lead, 3-0, just 22 minutes in, and went on to pick up a 4-0 win. Interesting note about that game. Jonathan Crosby, who used to play for Model, transferred over. He had a pair of goals against his former team. And that's a young man who's a senior. He wasn't eligible to play until last week. Got into one game last week and then came on tonight and came into the semifinal game and scored a couple of goals against his former team. So Hayden Jakoblowski and Jay Stewerson also scored for Southern, and Austin Shepard with his 5th shutout of the year in goal. So that's what you got for the soccer. Should be an exciting final on Thursday night. You got Central Southern in the boys and Southern Model in the girls. So a couple of volleyball notes from Tuesday night. Danville picked up a 3-0 win over Berea, and Great Crossing picked up a 3-0 win over Madison Central. So check us out on social media. We got tons of stuff on there. Lots of pictures, video, all kinds of good stuff. Richmond R Sports on Twitter, Register Sports on Facebook, and richmondregister.com. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
You're watching good news, local events, sports updates, and weather forecasts, and more. This message is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management. In case of an emergency, shelter in place. Number 1, go inside immediately. Tightly lock all doors and windows. Shut off fans, furnaces, and air conditioners. Go into your pre-selected shelter-in-place room and seal it tightly. Listen to the radio or TV for more instructions. Shelter in place. Thanks, Nathan, for that great local Madison County sports update. He always does a great job.
He sure does. Information, always nice to hear.
Do you send him a message every now and then and tell him what a great job he does?
I do, but I should do it more often.
Okay, all right. If you're sure, if that's what you see.
I do, Randy. You're so silly. Hey, time to get serious.
Okay, what is it?
Voting has begun.
It is early voting. Hey, wait a minute. I have a voting graphic. Let's hope it works.
Okay.
Yes. Hey.
Wow.
It looks like the old after school special stuff.
I was going to say, it reminds me of Arthur. If you have children, my children's age, it reminds me. I just said Arthur W. to come hopping up.
I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill, but someday I know I'll be a law.
See? Who knew that you were going to get that information this morning? So early voting has begun. Mm-hmm. You can vote in person.
That's right.
Kind of courthouse. You have that graphic ready as well.
You can start voting at the Madison County Clerk's Office, okay? And that's 101 West Main Street in Richmond. Or, okay, you can vote at the Madison County Clerk's Office at the Berea branch, which is 304 Chestnut Street in Berea, okay? And registered voters must wear a face covering, and you must present a form of identification. So, and it's starting, of course, the 13th.
That's right. What are the hours
right.
on that, Randy?
Yep. Friday, 8 a.m., Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30, and even Saturdays, Colleen, from 8 a.m. until noon.
Okay. Very
Isn't that kind of cool? So get out there, get your vote. Every vote counts. Get out there and vote.
That's right.
And of course, we shared that information on our Facebook page as well, right?
We did. We shared that, and then we shared the other form of voting. So very good.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. And if you have your ballot, mail it in.
That's right. Mail it in or drop it off in the designated drop box.
That's right. It's too late to mail it or request a ballot, but you can mail it in, or you can drop it off at the clerk's office.
That's right.
You just
Designated drop box there.
That's
Very
right.
good.
Put it right down in there. And how you would get there probably would require a vehicle, maybe, or you can walk or ride your bicycle. I mean, it's your option. Whatever your mode of transportation is. That's the reason we have gas prices. You knew that segue. I couldn't figure out that segue, and I thought, how we're gonna do that segue? And then I thought, I think we should do gas prices.
Tell us what gas prices look like this morning.
And you know what? They're not bad. They've gone down a little bit. $1.93 at the Gulf on Main Street, $1.94 at the Speedway on Merrick Drive, Myers, $1.95, Killarney Lane BP, $1.95, Shell on the EKU bypass, $1.95. So Brea's about the same. Kroger, $1.98, Circle K, $1.98. So they're pretty much all the same. They seem like they've dropped a little bit. And of course, you can get your discount with your discount cards at your appropriate location of your favorite fueling station.
That was worded very nice. I like
you.
that. We're
Thank
doing
you.
a special plug.
I try sometime.
You do. Very good. Always nice to save a few pennies.
That's right.
Time to fill up. And listen, guys, fill up, go out, drive around, put the windows down today, even
It's
just for
going to be nice.
That's right. Soak in that sunshine and warm weather. It's not here to stay, but it's here for today. So always
It's sad. It's very sad.
All weather. Folks, thank you so much for starting your day with us this morning and every morning at 6:30 a.m.
That's right.
Thanks to the Madison County Emergency Management Agency.
Absolutely.
And again on the weekends. When, Randy?
Saturday night's the big show at 8 o'clock, and of course replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays. Watch us all the time on YouTube, and of course Facebook. Go back, gather the family around, wear your favorite parka during the cold weather, and make fun of Randy of stuff that he says and does on this great hump day.
You do have a few opportunities to do that. All right, Randy, what do you want everyone to remember this morning?
Oh, hey, be kind out there. Treat others. Where's my graphic? Be kind. Treat others how you want to be treated. Okay? It's not that hard.
There we go.
And get out
folks.
and vote. Get out and vote. Hold on. Get out and vote. I'll preach that a lot. Get out and vote.
There we go. All right. Good reminder. Friends, go out there. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
All right. Thanks, Colleen. Here, I'm going to do hump day again. Because, I want to go hump day. And you know who loves hump day? No, he loves hump day.
Randy's pulling out all of his favorite graphics this morning. Randy,
I need some new graphics.
go get some work done. Have a great day.
Good Morning Madison County is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Twine Market and Design, and kymedia.net. You're watching good news, local events, sports updates, and weather forecasts, and more. This message is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management. In case of an emergency, shelter in place. Number 1, go inside immediately. Tightly lock all doors and windows. Shut off fans, furnaces, and air conditioners. Go into your pre-selected shelter-in-place room and seal it tightly. Listen to the radio or TV for more instructions. Shelter in place. Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page. If you'd like to advertise on Good Morning Madison County, send us a message right here on Facebook or YouTube or in an email at randy@kymedia.net. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Randy with kymedia.net. I think it's safe to say that if you don't have a strong video strategy for your business or your organization for your online presence, you might be in trouble. I'm a video guy, and if a video guy says you might need video, it's like Santa Claus saying, hey, Christmas is a great idea. But here's the reality. In 2019, 95% of all bandwidth was dedicated to video, and the reason is video is very important to people. So video is important to those people, which it is. Those people are your customers and prospects, which they are. So then video should be very important to you. Here's the problem. It's cost and time. You could easily spend several thousands of dollars having a video shot at high-end studios. And once the video is done, you've got to wait, sometimes days, and in some cases even a week or more. And trying to do it yourself or with a friend, homemade videos are no longer charming, and they represent an amateur effort for your business and your organization. Fortunately, this is a problem we solve at kymedia.net in our brand new studio. It's yours without a six-figure investment, and we provide the studio, the equipment, and the guidance. You provide the expertise in your field. So if you want to highlight your business, start a talk show, or simply unleash your genius in a new podcast, you can do so now in our very own audio and visual studio. And by the way, when your video is finished, we hand you the finished product right then and there. There's no waiting. And if you can't come to the studio, guess what? We will come to you. That's right, we're completely mobile. What's the next step? You just head over to kymedia.net. Take a look around, get yourself up to speed with what we're doing for other folks just like yourself. After watching, just email me or call me and ask me the tough questions and see if I can answer them. We look forward to hearing from you soon. We can't wait to show you Central Kentucky's new business and organizational live streaming, TV, and podcasting studio services. Thanks for watching. This message is brought to you by Madison County Emergency Management. In case of an emergency, shelter in place. Number 1, go inside immediately. Tightly lock all doors and windows. Shut off fans, furnaces, and air conditioners. Go into your pre-selected shelter-in-place room and seal it tightly. Listen to the radio or TV for more instructions. Shelter in place.